Hey everyone, 93 Stardust here, and I just want to go over the potential Xiao weapon banner and whether you should wish on it or not. So we can all pretty much assume that the jade weapons are going to be featured on the weapon banner during the 2 weeks that Xiao will be available. So we all know that the primordial jade wing spear is Xiao's meta weapon, and it looks absolutely amazing, and having crit rate as the substat is really awesome. But is it worth summoning on the weapon banner for? The short answer to that question is no. The weapon banners are pretty much not worth it at all. And let's go over why it's not worth it and what are two 4-star alternatives that are quite easy to get that are awesome for Xiao. So in case you don't know how the weapon banner works, when you reach pity, you have a 75% chance to get one of the two rate-up weapons on the banner. That leaves a 25% chance for you to get a random 5-star weapon. So with that 75%, you have a 50% shot at getting the jade spear. Now on your next pity, you have 100% to still get one of the two rate-up weapons. So either way, it's still a gamble even if you hit the guaranteed pity. Now you could spend hundreds of dollars and still not get that primordial jade wing spear. So here are two 4-star alternatives that you can use for Xiao that are nearly just as amazing as the jade spear. The first one I want to go over is the Deathmatch. Now this is a battle pass weapon. That being said, the battle pass is $10. So you can get up to refinement 5 of a weapon. So you would have to get the battle pass 5 times, so that's $50 if you want to max out this weapon. So you could just leave it at refinement rank 1 and not get the battle pass multiple times and only get it the once. So let's talk about the deathmatch. Well, it does have a lower base attack than the Jade Spear, and even the Blackcliff, which is the next weapon I will be going over, it has a very high crit rate and a really awesome passive that makes up for it. So, at its max level of 90, the Deathmatch's crit rate is 36.8, as compared to the Jade Spear's of only 22.1% crit rate. So with this high crit rate, you can focus on crit damage for your helm in your artifacts. So let's quickly go over its passive. So at refinement rank 1, if there are at least 2 enemies nearby, the attack is increased by 16% and the defense is increased by 16%. If there are less than 2 enemies nearby, the attack is increased by 24%. So either way, this passive is always active, whether you're soloing a boss or you have a whole mob in the abyss. And if you do refine this to max level 5, if there are 2 opponents nearby, your attack will be increased by 32%, as well as your defense by 32%. And if there's less than 2 opponents, the attack is increased by 48%. That's a massive increase. So overall, I do think this is the best 4-star weapon for Xiao. But let's take a stab at that second 4-star, the Blackcliff Pole. Now this is more of a free-to-play friendly pole. It has a decent base attack and has crit damage as a substat. So at a maximum level of 90, this weapon has a 55.1% crit damage. Its passive is a little specific with both its requirements and duration, and it won't always be up like the death matches. This weapon is also easy to refine, and at max stacks at refinement rank 5, it's a 72% attack bonus, which is incredible. The tricky part about the Blackcliff Pole is that right now it's only in the shops. So not only do you have to save up your very rare star glitter, but you also have to wait for the shops to keep rotating till it gets to this again. So unlike the deathmatch, this is a bit more tricky to get, although it is still free-to-play friendly. So let's go over that passive. After defeating an opponent, the attack is increased by 12% for 30 seconds. This effect has a maximum of 3 stacks, and the duration of a stack is independent of the others. So 12% times 3, that is 36%. So you can have a max stack of 36% of refinement rank 1. Unless you want to drop your life savings on the weapon banner, I think the best route is to either go for the deathmatch through the battle pass or try your luck at the shop and save up your star glitter. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please drop a like and let me know. If you're summoning for Xiao, may the luck be with you. And that's all for today. Bye!